Hey everybody, I'm Bobby Tonelli with Tech360.tv, back with another review, and this is a product I've been wanting to get my hands on for I think about 4 years now, and I finally got my hands on it. It is the Microsoft Surface Pro 2017 edition. And I was gonna order from the US before it even came to Singapore. Then when it came out, I'd always go to the stores to play with it, but I wasn't too sure. But then when I saw the release of the 2017 version and the upgrades and everything else, I thought, you know what? It might be time to seriously take a look at this. Have some issues with it, but I like this overall. Let me tell you my experience using Windows 10 because I haven't used Windows 10 in a long time. First off, in terms of the Surface Pro's 2017, big difference is the pen. Pressure sensitivity is really improved, very easy to hold. Not included anymore, you gotta pay extra for this, which pros and cons on that because other people are charging for pens these days, but I wish Microsoft did include it. We have the new keyboard with Alcantara leather. Comes in a variety of different colors. We've got this blue here. I don't know the exact name of the blue. I guess we'll put it here on the screen somewhere. It is beautiful, it's classy, and it feels really good on the palms and on the hands when you're using it. The key travel is nice. It feels just like a normal laptop. The new kickstand, which can go into studio mode, so you can bend all the way back here if you want to take the keyboard off, and you can adjust it however you want. Then if you want to just put it right back on the keyboard, snaps in place. The magnet is extremely strong. This is one sexy mouse. It can go straight or it can bend. I'll leave the puns to you. One thing I did appreciate with the new Surface Pro is it's quiet. It's really, really quiet. I mean, now I know the higher end version, I think with the Core i7 processor, has a fan in it, but the i5 processor version that I have here is extremely quiet. I don't feel the heat at all. It's got great ventilation on the back. Now, this is a 12.3 inch screen. However, if you look at it, it's got a big black border around it. We're in the bezel-less era. We don't need black borders anymore, or at least something this prominent. And I think especially if you're working in multimedia, photo editing and so forth, you need a nice, good-sized display to see the content. I would hope that in the future Microsoft does come out with a borderless screen, maybe a little higher res, a little bit brighter. Let's move on to Windows 10. It's different in the aesthetics, but when you really get down into it, it's very familiar if you're used to Apple or so forth like that. It's not gonna be maybe a 2 or 3 day learning curve and you're gonna be good to go. Hold on a second. Hey, nice to meet you. Let's take a photo together.
Yeah. I'm so lucky, you know.
No problem here.
Yeah. I can imagine I can meet you here. Yes. I pull a Facebook.
Okay. She's very sweet. Anyway, let's get back to Windows 10. Their voice assistant works great. It does switch from tablet to PC mode. Even if you're using a tablet app, let's say Photos, Windows Photos, but then you go back into the file manager and you're looking at your photos there, any rearrangement you did in Photos doesn't translate there. So they are very separate in some ways. I mean, this is an improvement I know that Windows has been going through and they've made a lot of improvements on it, but it is something that you just have to get used to. You will notice that the Windows Store is slightly lacking. Hopefully they can improve that in the future, because I do think that this is a very viable platform, and I think a lot of people, of course, are using Windows 10, and app developers could really make something out of their app store there. Oh yeah, one hiccup here, slight hiccup. Microsoft wasn't really thinking about the future when they came out with ports. Standard USB, then you got your display port here and your charger, and that's it. You got another USB port on the charging block itself. But besides that, no USB-C, no micro USB. Besides that, this has been a joyous experience and much better than I thought it would be. I really don't want to give it back to Microsoft. I would like to keep it a little bit longer because it's great for traveling if you're on a plane or if you're in like a cafe like this or whatever the case may be. I mean, you can fold it up, you can take it with you, you can take out the keyboard and make it a tablet only if you're in bed. It's got great speakers, great sound system. The battery life is great on this thing. I'm Bobby Tonelli with Tech360.tv. Leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the Surface Pro 2017 or any questions you have. Until the next one, take care.